Welcome back. So we're getting ready for soybeans actually. It's looking like we're gonna be planting here pretty quick. I should be getting the wiring harness today, but I haven't yet, so we'll see. But yeah, basically I'm getting these seed plates in. So these are the seed plates for the vacuum. So the vacuum's on this side, pulls the seed to the plate. Basically I have it disconnected from the drive, and you basically just have to put it in, see, give it a good spin, and if it goes about half a turn more when you let go, that's about right. I actually just popped them all in and they're all about right. I mean, we haven't had that many acres on the machine, so not too much wear. It should be good. The other thing that we have to do, we took out, there was knockout wheels for the corn. These are now the scrapers. So basically the knockout wheels got a little pokey on it to go through the corn disc holes, but the scrapers just kind of scrape it, try to pop the seeds out that way, which line up with the soybean plates. So that's what we're doing here. And besides that, the planter should be all ready to go. Like I said, they're all about right. Haven't done much, so we'll see. We'll see if we get to the gauge wheels. Set up a little jig. Soybeans are gonna go about like an inch, I think. So we're gonna see how that goes. Also, I got the power hooked up. If anybody else has the SurePoint pumps, can I leave them plugged in? Let me know. I don't think that the little LED will drain and the pump's not running, so it shouldn't be too much, but what is going on? Oh my, there's a chopper. Oh no, are the zombies coming? Hopefully not. Anywho, yeah, we're all hooked up. The tractor should be all ready. I got the filters for this, and we should be just about all set. I just got to figure out exactly what our fertility will be. I'll tell you all when we do that. I'm just being on 2x2 nitrogen with Infaro for beans, and I gotta adjust the orifices and see all that. Hello, welcome back to another lovely day. It is March 18th. It's kind of cold. We just got rain yesterday, which is good because we got everything seeded down, so we thought it was about time to give some things a little spritzy cleanup. This truck, yeah, it's had a little salt on her for a while, so we thought we'd give that a thing. And then the skid steer, we just got and already is looking like that, so we're gonna try to get that cleaned up. And we shouldn't be moving too much manure. We might have to take out of here, but woo, doing a bang up job. She's looking good. A lot better than she was, and definitely just to get the salt off is, obviously don't need any more rust spots. So yeah, she's looking good though. So we're back. We're doing brakes on the truck because we started to get some squealing, and with the loads we haul, I don't want to take any risk of losing brakes heat up, any of that. So I did get brakes and rotors for all around, but honestly these rotors don't look terrible. They look fairly new. They're not worn any grooves in any wrong way, so I think we're just gonna do pads. I mean, these pads do still have life to them, but yeah, I mean the back ones were squealing. I probably could leave the fronts, but I think I'm just gonna get them done while we're in here. Good thing I did, because I checked here and we're actually missing a bolt on this top caliper. So we're just gonna do that because I was gonna do the rear rotors. She's arrived, and then I gotta take the whole axle nut and all that fun stuff off. So I ordered the stuff to have for next time we do this. Next time we do brakes, we'll probably have to change that, but Hannah just got we got magnets for the vehicles.
Well, we just got one set.
Well, one set.
But they're magnets, so we
Yeah.
can switch them.
Exactly. So we might have to go bigger. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought, what are these, 17 by something?
Maybe.
I thought they were gonna be bigger.
Yeah. Get like a full side.
Yeah. Wait.
What? Should we wrap it?
Oh my god.
Get a custom wrap?
No.
Maybe when we get a new one. New truck. It's probably not gonna be for a while. We're pretty broke. And this one works pretty well. But anywho, yeah, doing brakes. So how many we got, what, 3 months on it?
Yeah, about. For heavy towing or extensive idling, 3,000 to 5,000 miles.
3,000 or 5,000?
Yep.
That's what we want to keep this truck around, so we might have to call it 30.
Yeah.
35?
Yeah, 35.
35. I'm sure like we'll get to it and like we'll be in the middle of hay season.
Yeah, and we'll be like, we
So,
can wait.
We can wait. It's not like we don't put a ton of
we need
miles
this
on
thing.
it. It's just, it's always heavy.
This can't go out during hay season.
Can't. Knock on. Son of a gun. Yeah, no, this has been, it's changed the way we do things for sure.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something you want to keep running well. So it looks weird with no tires.
Yeah.
But, anywho, we can just kick the lug nuts all around. That's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it definitely is coming apart in
I
places.
just saw that and I was like, whoa.
Well, I had an oopsie on a delivery, and we might have accidentally tapped a tree, so this has bent this out a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I don't know what you just saw. I'll call myself out right now, okay. But it's like, I have no idea why this grill cracked. I mean, this is 2012. I mean,
Yeah. Maybe it was from when we were
13
over the
years
front,
old
like a
now.
bunch trying to
Maybe.
get the belts done.
maybe. So you're calling me fat now?
No! Ah!
Yeah. Luckily, we don't have to do that again, knock on wood. But now I got all the tools. So, what I'm learning from this project is once we get a shop, the budget, we're going to have to, like, account for all of the tools I got to buy. Because, like, I got to get,
the
like...
sets.
Yeah, like
We
all
need,
the
like,
sets. Like
we're
I
gonna
need axle bearing sets because I was... So, on the back here, to redo the rotor, you got to pull this hub here, which this has the drive spindle that goes into the differential, so you got to pull that out, and then you got to take the axle bearing nut off, which is a 3 1/4 inch nut. So nobody around had that, and then you got to take this whole thing off. So basically next time I think we'll do that, you know, next winter season ish. You know, get the bearings, get all that, and then we'll do bearings and rotors. And now the real question is, do I save these rotors until next year? Because they'll probably be $100 more next year, or
Probably.
or do I bring them back? I don't know.
Think about it.
We'll have to think. I'll probably bring them back.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna get back to it. Also, side note, I just got, because I was at AutoZone and we stopped at Harbor Freight. I just got this oil. I just want to get heavy oil filter wrench set. And it has so many different variations. You know, you can see the bottom that like fit on the bottom of the oil filters. So like this one, you gotta go down and it's like way up, like my full arm length up in there, and you couldn't get an oil wrench, right? You know, the good old fashioned, couldn't get this in there, right? So I got this, put it right up there. It's a little 3/8 socket driver. Oh, beautiful. It worked beautiful. Like, I don't know how I'll do any oil changes without it now. It's just, I mean, and they got all the side, it's just, there's so many options on, I mean, they got the tight rib, the big rib, they got the big set, because I mean, we have all the equipment, maybe have an oil filter wrench for it now, so that should be hopefully a nice thing to have. It's definitely nice on this, so I think it already paid for itself. So, I don't think the brake pads are the issue. They actually look brand new on thickness. I think this might be our issue. If you see here, this is the slide for the caliper. So basically when the caliper collapses or compresses, this is what slides in and out. This slides in here. Yeah, I can hardly even slide it in. This one I can't even get out. That's not good. This front here, so that's probably why they're brand new, and these ones have wear on them. As you can see, easy. So I don't know if the last guy that did the brake job didn't put grease or whatever on them. Now I gotta get those out. Definitely gotta get those out and lubricate it up and working. I guess this truck did sit for a little while. You know, he wasn't using it, that's why he sold it. So I'm sure while it was sitting, it got moisture in there and just rusted, and yeah, so now slide bolts probably weren't compressing the rear. That's probably why we weren't. Oh, this is gonna be so nice once we get these brakes working, how quick we're stopped. I was wondering, it felt like we were always stopping the front. But anyways, I think that's what we got going on. Well, breaking out the air hammer. It is not coming out. I've tried tapping it, being gentle. It's not budging, so I'm gonna get the old air hammer going. See if we can't bang her out. So, this one was the top. The right one was the bottom one. The bottom one has, it seems like grease on it. Top one drier than a bone. Yeah. Do I clean them up and put them back in? Or do I see if I can get new ones? Maybe I'll call. I just don't know. We're gonna get these cleaned up and then I'll probably just clean them up. So we got it set. We got it back on. They're moving. They're torqued. Yeah. The brake pads are still good. We tested it quick. I saw movement and they, you know, got tight. So now I was watching the video obviously on how to do all this fun stuff, and in the video he said put a little anti-seize on here so that the wheels are easy to get off. Not that we had a bunch of trouble getting them off, but I'm just being kind to the next guy, which will probably be me. But I just cleaned this up a little bit best I could, slapped a little bit on that, and yeah.